So when did it change? When did WWE start to see you in a different light?
When they saw me as AJ Lee.
So fighting with my family changed your career.
1,000,000%.
And how did you get cast as AJ Lee?
That was a Dwayne thing too. That same text, he was like, don't do anything crazy. Like, I've been working on something. Give me a few days.
So he was already someone that you could bounce ideas off of at this point?
Yeah.
Where did that start?
So that was, do you remember I believe it was Raw, when Rusev and Lana were doing something with him in the ring?
Yes. Uh-huh.
So it was in Brooklyn. That was also one of the days that I was doing like tryout stuff. And I was talking to Kofi actually, like right outside Gorilla, because they're like, extras could be, right outside Gorilla or in catering. So I was talking to Kofi because I knew the next day I was going to have a tryout. So I was like, how can I make this match different? How can I make this stand out? So we're having this conversation. Dwayne's done doing his thing and he comes back out and he passes me and he looks at me and he's like obviously he's looking down. So I froze at first, but like, when someone like that is looking at you, like the first thing you should do is just like, hi, I'm blah, blah, blah. And so I did. And he was like, oh, is that your real name? I'm like, yeah. He's like, Thea what? And I was like, Thea Trinidad. And he was like, that's a really cool name, actually. My name's just Dwayne Johnson. It's kind of boring. I'm like, yeah, no shit. I mean, yes, dear Dwayne Johnson. Yes. This is really awkward. Like, sorry. I didn't know what to say. And he kind of just laughed and then he like kind of walked away. And then he turned back to me and he went like this. And I was like, oh shit, I think I'm in trouble. And then Kofi's like, just go talk to him. I was like, I don't know what to say. What am I going to say? Like, don't know. And he's like, just go there because he's going to do this for a long time. Just go. So I went over and he was like, you look like you have something important to tell me. And I was like, okay, actually, yes, I do. But I had been waiting to tell him this for God knows how long because I had seen him at other tryouts prior, but I never had the balls to just go up to him and say anything to him.
Yeah.
And so very short version of what I said was just, you were my dad's favorite wrestler. Like my dad passed away on 9/11, but I have all these amazing memories with him going to MSG and sharing these memories with him because of you, because he loved you so much. And because we got to, go to events and watch you together. Like I have all these amazing memories and it's because of you. So thank you. And he was like, holy shit, that's not actually what I thought you were going to say at all. And he just hugged me and it just felt like what was probably like a 2-second hug felt like a 20-second hug. Like it felt like nobody else was in the room with us. It was just us. And he was like, thank you so much for telling me that. And we just became friends after that.
And then one day you get a text from him that says, hey, we're making this movie about Paige's life.
No, it was, we kept in touch a lot. Like, I would talk to him about random things. Like even when I was in Japan, I was like, I got this thing and I got this bat and I did this move. So we talked a lot.
And by the way, that's pretty cool that one interaction of Rock seeing that you had something to tell him.
Yeah, but he had no idea what it was.
Right, and then you tell him this beautiful story.
Yeah.
And that's the thing that connects you guys. It's amazing. And I'm such a big believer that like things happen in life for a specific reason at a specific time.
Absolutely. And I think too, like it became even cooler because he ended up messaging me and said like, he's like, I heard what you said that your dad's name was. So I went and I looked him up and I saw like all these stories about him and like how he did love wrestling. He's like, so it made it like even cooler for me to see that.
Wow.
And I was like, holy shit, like that's crazy. And I remember just having this moment and I was like, Dad, The Rock knows your name. Like, that's so cool. So like, it was cool for me, but it was also like another fulfillment, like a full circle moment almost, So then I want to say, God, was this? Yeah, this was after fighting with my family, but I became friends with Simone, his daughter, and probably 2 years after I met her, I get a FaceTime call from her, and she's like, hey, guess where we're at? And I kind of see that he's like avoiding the camera because he looks like he's kind of like emotional. And I was like, where are you? And she flips the phone and they're both visiting my dad at the 9/11 memorial and they're both by his name. And I was like, holy shit, that is insane. Like, of course I got emotional about it, but then I also was like, Dad, this is really cool. Like The Rock just went to go see you. Like, that's fucking crazy. Like, that's your favorite wrestler. Like, I had this crazy moment of like, if he was here, he'd be so freaked out, like in the best of ways, So yeah, it's just like I've had, especially when it comes to Dwayne specifically, like he has no idea how much I love him and how much I like have all these crazy connections wrestling wise to my dad because of him. So it's cool to have some piece of him no matter what, you know?
I bet your dad is so proud of you.
You know, and to be fair, I feel like he would have been, even if I was a vet, you know, but I also think that he knew how stubborn I was and how dedicated and driven I could be. So I think he would be.